Good evening, I'm Paula Akana.
And I'm Laura Yamada. Tonight, the Waipio Little Leaguers are back in Hawaii.
And even though they didn't claim the international title, they're still being welcomed home as big winners tonight. KITV4's Paul Drews is live at the airport where dozens upon dozens have gathered to welcome the team home from the World Series. Paul?
There is still some of this crowd, a much bigger crowd earlier, but still a sizable crowd left here. And it was an emotional gathering as the team came off the plane. There were lots of smiles, lots of hugs, and lots of cheering from this crowd. The families, many of these families had been separated, though, for much of this run, the title run. And so, of course, it was a reunion of sorts for parents and players, as well as some of their siblings. It was a hero's welcome for Hawaii's Little League team when the players came in with victory and defeat. They earned the respect and admiration of many around the state. They were the comeback kids playing for nearly a month away from the islands, and many times with their back to the wall, once again to earn the title of best in the U.S. And now they're finally home after learning a very important lesson.
I was hoping that they would continue to grow each game, each day, and the main thing for me is they become better people, that their characters of never giving up and continuing to get better and strive for the best. If they become good citizens, then I'm happy. That's all I want.
And of course, not only coach we're talking with, we also wanted to talk with one of the players, Matthew Campos, the shortstop for the Waipio Little League All-Stars. Matthew, did you ever imagine that there'd be such a response to what you players were doing out on the field when you got back?
I knew we were going to have a crowd, a big one, but when I came here, I didn't think it was going to be as big as the one that we have right now.
And what was the thing that stands out in your mind the most important from this whole experience that you got from it all?
The whole team learned a lot about each other, and then when we knew each other's strengths and weaknesses, we all picked each other up on the playing field, and it all worked out.
All right, well, fantastic. Once again, congratulations to you and, of course, the rest of the team. And what's next for the Waipio All-Stars? Not only Matthew, but the rest of the team. Well, as you can imagine, it's back to life, normal life here in the islands. That, of course, means sleeping in their own beds, and for many, going back to school tomorrow. But the experience isn't over just yet. There are still parades coming up for this team. Once again, the U.S. Little League champions. And, of course, bragging rights for many years to come. Reporting live at the airport, Paul Drews, KITV4 News.
All right, thanks, Paul.